Hello ladies and gentlemen of YouTube, my name is Brad, this is my channel Animate Orange, and this week in 3D Metal Model News, lots of new things happening with Metal Earth this week. There are several things released last week and this week. The new Star Wars models from the Solo Star Wars story movie that's now out are available. You can pick those up at your Toy Mart. That's one of my favorite places to pick models up. Also, there are some unexpected new things in the coming soon list on Fascinations. I had mentioned last week very briefly that there was a Melbourne W-Class tram on the coming soon list, and I wasn't able to share a picture of it with you last week, and I'll be able to do that today. I also noticed today or yesterday that there are two other new things in the coming soon list. There is a Apollo Saturn V with gantry available or coming soon, and the Apollo CSM with LEM. Very cool space type models coming soon. Completely did not expect that. Still very awesome, and I very much look forward to it. Now, taking a quick peek at the Peace Cool site, they have another new model listed up. The Holy Monk of Tang is listed on Peace Cool. I don't know much about it, but from what little I gather, it seems to also be another character from the Journey to the West stories that I spoke about in a previous video with the pig type model that they have listed as coming very soon. So another new one from Peace Cool. They're pumping them out just as well. It'll probably be a while before that shows up available on places like AliExpress. But speaking of AliExpress, taking a quick peek on AliExpress on a couple of the shops that I follow, I've noticed some new MU models from the newer generations of Transformers. There is a Bumblebee model newly available on AliExpress, and I'll put a link up in the description down below, and it has movable arms, so that's kind of exciting. I myself am personally more of a fan of the Gen 1 models because that's what I grew up with, the newer ones, and still a pretty cool looking model, and I bet it's a lot of fun to build. Maybe someday I'll get around to it in the many models that are out there. And also, it looks like a newer gen version of Optimus Prime in truck form available from MU, and again, I'll put a link up to that particular seller that I have checked out before. And I'd mentioned in a previous episode the Crescent Blade armor, and it looks like that is also available through that same seller on Peace Cool now, so you can go pick that up as well. I also noticed some new Micro World models, and I haven't spoken of Micro World previously. I have not received or put any Micro World models together. They do look like they have a few neat offerings, but from the reviews that I've read, the quality, they're made in Korea, the quality is not as up to par, up to standard as a Metal Earth or Peace Cool, especially the gold models. Basically, from the reviews that I've read so far, the people that have built them pretty much stay away from the gold unless there's something really cool that you just kind of have to have. Someday down the road, I hope to give one a try and see for myself. But I usually try to include some sort of new type of model in these news reports to kind of give you, more information about what's out there. Now, on a more personal note, a more channel note, I apologize for not bringing you build videos here the last week or so. Things have been extremely hectic. The past 3 weeks of my life have been more, almost want to say, insane than they have before, or at least in very different ways. 3 weeks ago, my roommates, who I stay with and I consider them chosen family, had some trouble with their vehicle, and being mechanically inclined, I offered to help them out and save them some money, and was trying to do a lot of work on their car to get it up to snuff so they could get it back on the road. And towards the end of that, because I'm trying to juggle that and do videos and other family stuff as well, towards the end of that, Mother's Day, when I was just about finished with the vehicle, is when I got the call from my stepfather, who has passed away. He was my stepfather, but he was a very big fixture in my life and far more of a father figure than my own. I really needed to go and attend to that funeral and pay my respects and help my mother out, who is now on her own and has a lot to deal with. So there's a lot of sorting out to do. If you've ever had to deal with that sort of loss, then I don't even have to explain. And then to come back to my home, because it was a 10-hour drive to go visit my mother and to go to the funeral, 10-hour drive back. I already had planned my daughter, who I hadn't seen in 7 years, coming to visit me, and so I get back, hurry up, switch gears, try to try to put things away, clean up, and get ready for her visit. And I'm basically, the past few days, I've spent every possible moment I could spending time with her, catching up, and just making the most of the situation, because I don't know when I'll get the opportunity to see her again, because life is chaotic. And well, that's over and I don't get much of a breath, and my girlfriend is having to check into the hospital for some back pains and this, that, and the other. So things have just been absolutely crazy, and I'm really hoping they'll calm down so I can get back to building models and get back into making new videos. I'm still here, I'm back home, and there is hope. So I apologize, and please bear with me. There's more stuff, definitely more stuff to come. I'm always playing catch up, it seems, and whenever I think I get ahead, something pushes me behind. So, but there's lots of models to build, so I've got lots of work to do. As always, thank you for watching. I will definitely try to keep these news videos coming once a week with anything new that's going on, and get back to building as soon as I can. If you enjoy these videos, consider becoming a Patreon supporter. Check out in the link in the description down below, as well as links to some of the things that I've talked about. Thank you for watching, and keep on keeping on.